Eclipse. Eclipse is an event which occurs when a celestial body passes through another body's shadow. Generally, there are two types of eclipse, and they are solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. Solar eclipse. Solar eclipse occurs when the new moon comes between sun and the earth and blocks the light of the sun. Even though the sun is 400 times bigger than the moon, it is also 400 times farther than the moon from the earth. That is why they appear as of the same size. Now, there are four types of solar eclipse. First is total solar eclipse. Total solar eclipse occurs when the sunlight is completely blocked by the moon. It happens when sun and the moon are aligned at the center. When the center of the moon completely aligns with the center of the sun, that is why it blocks all the rays coming from the sun, and there forms a very dark region in the part of the earth. Now next, partial solar eclipse. Partial solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes through some part of the sun, and it partially blocks some light, and it usually is visible from this penumbral region. Next type of solar eclipse, annular solar eclipse. Annular solar eclipse occurs when the center of the sun completely aligns with the center of the moon, but moon is not enough to cover the whole sunlight coming from the sun. It occurs because of the elliptical orbit of the moon around the earth. Sometimes earth is closer to the moon and sometimes it is farther from the moon, so this causes annular solar eclipse. The fourth type of solar eclipse is called hybrid solar eclipse because it is the combination of partial and total solar eclipse. It occurs because sometimes the moon is closer to the earth and sometimes it is farther from the earth. The farther part experiences annular solar eclipse and the nearer part or closer part experiences total solar eclipse, and that is why it is called hybrid solar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse is the eclipse which occurs when moon is behind the earth and earth blocks the sunlight. In this eclipse, moon is in the phase of full moon. There are three types of lunar eclipse. First is total lunar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse, and penumbral lunar eclipse. Total lunar eclipse occurs when the sun, earth, and the moon are in perfect alignment, and sun completely blocks the moon, and moon is in the umbral region of the shadow. Moon appears very rare, and this kind of event is very rare. Next type of eclipse is partial lunar eclipse. It occurs when sun, earth, and the moon are not in a perfect alignment, but the moon passes through the umbra at a certain part, and this part is seen very dark. This is the reason that experiences partial lunar eclipse. The next is penumbral lunar eclipse. It occurs when the penumbral lunar eclipse occurs when the moon passes through the penumbra of the earth. This lunar eclipse is so subtle that it is not noticed by many people. The moon will just appear slightly darker than usual, and that is all.